automobile!
Suspect doing 80 miles per hour in a, dark green, Lista.
Dispatch, suspect located.
You chump!
Suspect southbound east of, Los Santos International Airport.
Jesus!
Dispatch, you have a location for the suspect. This is air support. We can't see it.
What's up, buddy? Not now!
Air support is on its way.
Suspect doing 50 miles per hour north of, the B.J. Smith Rec Center.
Wait for me or I'll call the police. Screw you!
Fucking pricks! motherfucker! Give up!
Get an ambulance! Man down!
Don't move! You all ready? Better be!
Officer in need of some backup here!
Officers report 505 on Spanish Avenue in Hollywood. Suspect doing 50 miles per hour on Walter Street.
Hey, dispatch, the suspect is on foot!
I'm an undercover
10-4.
cop. I'm 5-0.
Attention all units. Air support low on fuel. Returning to base. Suspect doing 70 miles per hour on West Eclipse Boulevard in Rockford Hill. Officers report a reckless driver north of the GWC Coffee Society.
I have eyes on the target.
Suspect southbound in a black Ducato muscle car.
Cover me, all right? Take cover!
I got you!
You're dead! 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 There's no way out!
Take some cover!
I got you! Oh, hell! I'm pinned down!
back.
Shit! Trust me, you don't want to carpool with me.
It's like a hatchback.
You didn't see my car?
Hmm? They're on the table. They're on the counter. That's cool. There we go.
That hurt.
Maybe you need pee, but I'll be right up your ass. Okay?
All right. I'm glad to hear that Leslie's going to be up a dog's ass. All right. All right, we're going to pick up the things.
This is a fine automobile.
Yo, what's up?
You want to end up in the trunk of this thing?
Dick?
Suspect last seen on, Madway Thunder Drive.
Idiot!
Get us some backup!
Let me see those hands! You suck!
See me at the club.
suspect eastbound in a, white Class A Sabre GT.
You fucking punk!
Suspect is on foot. Copy that, 10-4.
Get behind something! Die, asshole! There's no way out right there! Move, move! Man down! I'm reloading!
Hey, pal!
Free, dude! Ah!
I'm making a personal injury claim.
Diga. Oh, hello, señora.
Don't do this to me! Ah! Someone stop that guy!
Dear God!
We're swapping insurance details.
Dude! Fuck me! Jesus Christ! Are you kidding me? That car is fine as
Get the
hell.
fuck out of my way. I told you not to fuck with me!
Not again! You fucker! Hey, yo!
Brainless fool! Party time, ladies!
Eyes on the target.
Suspect doing 50 miles per hour south of, the Los Santos Gun Club.
You're dead! That was fucking hell, man!
Ain't this dandy?
I need some cover now! Bitch! Get down! I'm reloading!
Piece of shit!
So down! Let's go! Officer down! Officer down! Useless to the world. I gotta reload!
I could use some backup.
Shit! Man down!
Get to cover!
It's over! Gotta reload!
Come on, move!
Units reporting an officer struck by a vehicle near, the Los Santos Gun Club.
Dispatch, I have the suspect 20.
Units reporting 505 on Bentley Circuit. Suspect doing 50 miles per hour in a, silver muscle car.
I'm aiming for your head!
Everybody shot once, but he's not camping. So maybe we could, in half an hour, go to the depot and
I don't know. Okay. Maybe. All right.
Move, buddy! Hijo de tu puta madre, piece of shit! You got shit, shit, shit!
See me at the club tomorrow.
Sugar, hit me! Listen, nobody likes you.
see if we can just get through 4.
Suspect eastbound on Howard Avenue.
We're swapping insurance details.
Oh my god.
Don't take my beautiful fucking car! God damn it!
Suspect located. In pursuit.
Yeah. If you notice, I'm not actually talking about anything or come up with any topic. I'm just trying to see if I can tackle this heist business. So I'll try to do it by myself for a little while, and then once I get places to play.
Suspect doing 70 miles per hour on Spanish Avenue.
As well. So do it online. We'll see if I'm getting a military base and we can do the jet. I'm gonna turn this 2 into a 4, whether or not we that's that turkey business.
You shitbag!
Did we get Amazon?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Amazon on the PlayStation? Yeah, why? You get Amazon on your I think you don't get Amazon on your other stuff too.
You're a fine fucking
Huh?
fool!
No, I can't unless I bring the PS4 upstairs.
Miss me!
No, you can't. I don't think so. Why? What? Is it full Monty?
That was really
I was gonna say, yeah. See if we can actually come up with a topic though. There's
Good Lord above!
Daddy, daddy, bum, bum. Daddy, daddy, bum, bum. It is the place we call the daddy, daddy, bum, bum. Bum, daddy, bum, bum. Daddy, daddy, bum, bum. No sense. I'm gonna get this up and it's gonna be amazing. I think this is the way that physics actually does it. But also, if you can visualize some ways the car actually moves, in some ways, not in all ways, because you can actually control it in the air, so it's not really a thing you can actually do in real life.
It's a fucking game,
Yep.
dude.
What? Oh, son of a bitch, I missed him. I ran a monster.
No idea.
Alright, see if we can come up with a topic. Oh, it's Black Friday. Is it Black Friday? Is it Friday? No, it says Black Saturday. It's medium hue Saturday. We're coming out of the whole situation. There's still sales going on every day. I don't know. I think that sometimes, it's quote some people in media. Like, if you're gonna go online and get it, then go online and get it, and don't worry about a whole bunch of different people that you have to steal something from or take a limb off of in order to get a new computer, or that half off thingamajig that you're hoping for.
Oh, yikes.
You move!
Hoping and hoping. Okay, let's do it. Here. Alright. We're gonna do heists. Not so good. It's gonna be stuff and then do heists and then murder. Because the heists are good and the
Suspect located. We're moving in.
We're coming up with a topic.
Jesus!
Dispatch, we have a visual. Moving in.
Suspect southbound on Great Ocean Highway.
Yeah, making my own music. I don't know how to whistle. I don't have a freaking. I need a car so I can make a horn. The station wagon. Station wagons are cool. Station wagons are cool. Station wagons are cool. Station wagons are cool.
Suspect doing 60 miles per hour in a silver station wagon.
Station wagon, cool, cool, cool. Shit. There we go. Station wagons are cool, and we're gonna go into the military base and turn the 2 into a 4. How far? Maybe 4 1/4 star. I think these things were like really rigged sometimes. Like America's Got Talent. Like those things like in before like in the 90s and 80s, you have to think how rigged those were. If a girl is or a boy is like 12 years old and they know how to belt like a freaking 20-year-old. Or like a 20-year-old knows how to sing, or like basically they've been practicing basically since they were 2 about how to do stuff and how to make those notes and stuff like that. You think that like even if they don't know how to sing as well as the 20-year-old that knows how to sing really well, it's like wow. Think about how far that singer's got to go, and then the other singer is like wow. It's like 4 1/4 star, 5 stars. Oh my god, epic band. This is amazing. Star Search. I'm Ed McMahon. I was in the 1990s and I'm Ed McMahon. We're coming up with a topic and seeing how a bunch of stuff was wrong with being America, but unfortunately sometimes under certain laws people actually are protected to come up with big competitions. It doesn't really have to make sense. They never really guaranteed any of that. They always just said that it was for entertainment purposes. So entertaining people was the main goal. Aim was psychic. They made a shit ton of money saying that people were calling from the dead because they wanted you to give them all of your money, and if you did, then it sucks. And I think that you got swindled, but unfortunately so you got entertained, and then you got to believe in a whole bunch of different stuff, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. That's a good one. That's a good thing. People who get swindled sometimes don't even know that they're getting swindled. I mean, it has a lot to do with my last topic, but okay. Let's talk about that for a little bit. And it's been 44 minutes, and I still didn't come up with a topic yet. But understandably, still had a lot of time to think about it, so let's think about it. Let's talk about that. I can't say that word, I think, then, because by goodness, full morning.
Dispatch, target located, in pursuit.
Which is a really cool series, by the way, if you haven't actually got the chance to. I'm not talking to anyone, but if you ever do listen to this, then start to realize that I need to get another car and not a station wagon. Alright. Oh yeah. what that does to people's emotions when they get constantly surrendered sometimes, and the only thing that sometimes can actually be more of a what's the word, I'd say,
Roger.
sometimes people can, I'd say think about the wrong type of thing sometimes. They can think about the wrong type of stuff as far as things go. The wrong type of motivation puts them in a certain situation where they eventually start to realize that they eventually start to realize that there are certain things that I'd say that they don't need, you know, like confirmation that a person is on the other side of anything, trying to speak with them, that you're speaking, your entity or your person is just energy. They can't hear, see, or smell you. They can only experience what your emotions are about, because you are technically energy as well. So, I mean, think about it, you know? They can't talk, they can't say really anything, and if they really did say anything, then they really are just saying that. Those were probably the last words they thought, maybe, because they don't have a vessel in order to be able to think those thoughts anymore, or have those electronic impulses bounce off signals to actually tell you something. So, we're gonna see if we can go into this parking lot, and we can't actually find out anything. So we're gonna do some missions, and I'm gonna do a mission. See if anything is good or awesome, good super cute or something like that.
I just whacked this puppy!
You know, just think about stuff. Things about stuff, and stuff about things. See here, understanding certain situations are doubts, and I'm going to B and see that discrete location. Oh yes, that was awesome. So yes, we are gonna go to B and see what B has for us. You bastard, get that motorcycle.
Did you not see me?
Oh, it's got green tires. Green is amazing. Do do do. Do do do.
Fuck that shit.
The amount that we get swindled as far as everyday living goes sometimes can actually be like people who get earthquake insurance, I guess, or just get enough money to be able to replace the shit that you're supposed to replace. I mean, it's actually,
That guy's stealing my bag!
oh shit, I get like $500. It's awesome.
You, please, help me!
I don't care what you say. There's people. Son of a bitch. I'm on my bat cycle. There you
You don't want to mess with me,
go. Son of a bitch. I'm way ahead of him now. Got him. Got him. Awesome. I'm a hero. Wait. Almost a hero. Got him. Wait. Got him. Yes, I'm amazing. Sorry. Yeah, bow shot. Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm the most amazing person that there ever was. Yes, I'm amazing. And I got $500. I'm not gonna care to give it back to anyone. Cause I'm amazing. And I'm a hero. Yeah. Potato effect. It's a potato. And those potatoes. Potato. They didn't freaking did it. And no, I'm not gonna go in that one. We gotta go in this one. Because it's a white Super GT kind of looking car.
How you doing?
What's going on? Where you at? See you. Oh, that's right. He was on the phone. But yeah, people get swindled constantly. They'll be like, oh my god, that guy totally stole my money. It's like, somebody help me. No. It's like if you didn't have that much money on you to begin with, sometimes you wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't have to, to do different things.
Like I said, I spent 4 hours the other day.
Hold on, I have something to do. I'm gonna have to take out my mic. Alright, just don't talk about it now because I'm on live stream.
No, because you're going to play a game.
Yep, playing a
Turn it
game.
off. I'm going to turn it the fuck off.
No, don't do that. Don't turn it off.
Why do you do this like nonstop?
It's good time. It's good
Nothing
times.
else to do?
It's fun. I like doing it.
God, go paint something.
I already painted something. I drew something last night and I painted stuff. And then I did stuff. I did more stuff. It was really great.
This is all I ever see.
Auto saving has been turned off. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see if we can go to. We're going to B.
Lucky miss!
Blah blah blah.
Can we? Yes, we cannabis.
Wrong, sorry. Dumb fuck.
Food, fuel, fiber, and fun. Can I get a signature, sir?
For what?
The most important fight of all.
Poverty.
No, another most important fight.
The AIDS.
No, another one.
Animal welfare.
Legalization. Here, sign. Shit, where's my pen? Where's my pen?
Legalization of what?
Of things the founding fathers took as a right to consume medicinal plants.
Legalize smoke?
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? I make a shitload of money selling that, all right? The last thing I can handle is legalization. Now fuck off!
Take a drag.
No, I don't smoke it anymore. It interferes with the speed.
No, it's really good weed.
All right, give it here.
Yeah. It's a real mellow, contemplative high that comes from your...
What?
Those clowns over there.
It's not weed.
Why am I not selling this stuff? What the hell did I just smoke? You think you're so funny, don't you? How many fucking clowns can you fit in a van? This is a joke with no punchline. I'm supposed to be a narcotics specialist. I hate clowns. Creepy hallucination.
Mission failed. Trevor died. Damn it. This is annoying. Let's retry it. Obviously. Killer clowns from outer space. They're probably putting an ode to these people. It's a...
How many fucking clowns can you fit in the van? This is a joke with no punchline. See? Now, that's funny.
Boom, done. Boom. Where's he? Where's it?
What the fuck is happening? I'm not scared of you anymore. I'm a big boy now.
I'm a big boy now.
This is the best, worst trip ever. Is this one of those hidden camera shows? How many of you sex offenders are there?
I know, you can go outside so you can go to the bathroom.
Come on, Phillips. Pull at it.
Hopefully this is the end of it. I cannot see my reticle. Die if I don't get back. If I get back to it. I knew I was gonna die. Fucking died. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. Because that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna find the topic, and it's gonna be a good topic. And Alright, we're back. And I came up with a topic. It's called, I want a non-invasive topic though, so.
Fucking clowns, can you fit in the van? This is a joke with no punchline. For what now? Yeah, who's laughing now? Spoke too soon. Head spin.
And I suppose that's
Why they want to keep us suppressed. Gosh, it's been really interesting talking to you.
The fuck was that, huh? It was horrible.
Think about what I said.
That was amazing. Preemptive strike. Greatest dancer. 5 out of 6. Gosh. Got 50% complete. Oh well. Grassroots. Let's go to C and see what C is. See if C is even better.
oh no!
I have not actually played this all the way through, so we're gonna see, because I'm kind of a gamer, but I'm more of like a side-scrolling gamer. I played Super Nintendo, freaking a whole bunch of different other stuff that's like actually like really cool and really fun to be around. And, I don't know. Not like, I'm more of like a Zelda freak than this kind of stuff, so. Link is my boy, and we go on adventures together whenever I'm just sitting alone, you know. And there's really, really cute traveler women. And all those cute traveler women are like, just like, hey, you want to go on a date later on after this mission's over with? And they're like, no, just do the mission for me and I'll pay you. And I'm just like, alright, cool. That'll be cool. So, so there's that.
I'll see it's put to use.
But even in my fantasies, sometimes they don't want to put out. But in the same sense, you know, there's that. So there's that, you know, for real. Oh, there's a dude on a bike. I could have gotten that bike. Where's that bike at? There it is. Yay. Alright, let's go to that C and see where we can see. On C. Let's see what we can do on C. Let's see what we can do. Yes, let's see it. Alright. So you know what? I'm not coming up with a topic. I don't want to come up with a topic because I'll always have to do. This is actually therapeutic in some ways. Driving and stuff like that and doing stupid shit. It's fun. And that's what I do sometimes whenever I have these rants. Sometimes I'm in a good mood, sometimes I'm in a bad mood. Because I'm not really in a certain mood right now. I'm just more like what's gonna happen. Yeah! Ran him down. Ran him down. We're gonna go, let's see what we can see. Let's see. It was raining for a moment there. It's still raining, I think. We're off-road. We're doing some off-road stuff. Because off-road is cool. And also, too, I forgot that there is a river between where I'm supposed to go. So, we're going to do that. We're going to go on a certain area, and then we're going to go and see if we can cross in certain ways. Certain ways. Okay, we're gonna jump it, and we're gonna jump it proudly, like a real American. There we go, we jumped it like a real American. That's what Americans do. All right, I'm an American, 'cause at least I know I'm free. It can buy a lot of products they sell to me. Good. Alright, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go across this whole thing and see if we can no idea. Probably somebody they broke in and started taking a shower. This morning? They broke in, took a shower, and then left. They just felt as though they probably hurt themselves a lot. Alright, so, alright. Bam. Son of a bitch! I was right almost there, and then it freaking, man. Shit. Yeah, we're just gonna do a bunch of stuff, and this is my therapeutic rants. Game therapeutic rants. It's I think they're great and awesome, and sometimes I don't say anything, and sometimes I just play video games because games are therapeutic, no matter if they're violent, invasive, or non-invasive. Or non-violent. Whatever your game choice is, you can see that there's a huge thing to be known. Really cool song. Oh wait, where's the C at? Ah, this is bullshit.
That was close.
There it is. Got it. Going to the sea to see what we can see. On sea of C and C's. The sea is what we do and see.
There you are, Trevor.
Ah, but ain't my favorite marksman, huh? How are you, Cletus?
Fine and dandy, sir. You ready to hunt some elk?
Beat satellite dishes. Lead the way.
Oh, here you go. Now, put this in your mouth. A bad day hunting still beats a good day working, my pa always used to say.
Following Cletus cause he probably is going to try to kill me. But it's so freaking okay.
And why do I have the feeling I'm not the first person to use it?
I'll explain that in a while. Let's start with the basics for now. Elk senses are razor sharp. If they see you or hear you, you'll spook them, and they'll bolt. You gotta move slowly and quietly and keep that aside. But an elk's nose is as big as defense. When you're tracking elk, you always need to watch the wind direction. If you don't stay downwind of them, they'll pick up your scent and be gone before you can say boo. Especially with that distinctive musk of yours.
I'm calling pot and kettle on that, my friend.
All right, this is a prime area right here. You feeling ready, Trevor?
Raring to go.
Okay, let's see if we can bag ourselves some elk. I saw a young bull using a down tree to scratch his antlers on not 10 minutes ago. Follow me. I'll keep us downwind so we don't spook him. Go on, put him down.
Where's he at? I still can't see him.
Steady wins the race.
Still can't see. I know. Can't see him. Have to be an American, 'cause at least I know I'm free. With all the awesome products that they try to sell to me. I'm proud to be a consumer, 'cause at least I know that's cool. And if I try to be a consumer, then they'll tell me some rules. But understanding temperature is the best thing that I know. And knowing that if you're too hot or way too freaking cold, what usually happens is yes, you have low blood pressure. Unfortunately, you can not feel your freaking extremities. Yes, if you're too hot, your blood pressure is too high. But that's the way things go when Humans fully adapting stuff. And when they're gonna kill me, an elk is gonna do. I'm gonna kill this elk, yeah, if he tries to get me, you. Doop 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 doop. I can't see the freaking elk, but if freaking tries to kill me, I'm gonna know where it's freaking at now. I don't freaking know, yeah. But if it tries to smell me, I'm gonna freaking do, yeah. The leaf, the leaf. Do 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 do.
That's a good distance there.
There he is. You son of a bitch. I can tell when I'm moving it, probably. And
Burned up half of me, but I'll take it. Oh, what, you don't like hunting now?
return to Cletus.
Over here, shake a leg. All right, stick with me. I'll lead us further in. Keep quiet and stay close. I ain't seen much else and nothing else out here. But we're gonna have to see if we can coax one into the open. That's where that thing you've been chewing on comes in.
Ah, yes. Please enlighten me. It tastes like old person.
That's a diaphragm. Mm-hmm. An elk whistle, you and me. All right, give it a good blow. See if we can get any nearby elk to holler back.
Sounds like someone strangling a clarinet player, and I talk from experience.
Shh! Listen. Hellfire! Okay, you hear that? He's over there. You're downwind, so he's yours to lose, Trevor. Go get him.
Hunt the elk, 'cause it's freaking amazing, yeah. Hunt the elk, 'cause you know he's gonna get on, yeah. On the freaking thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna eat lots of elk and stew. We're gonna eat some elk stew, 'cause that's why it's gonna be you. Oh, yeah. We need to get, there it is.
You got him. Pull the trigger.
We need to get along the set list. We need to go along the thing. Bang! We shot the elk.
You blew his damn head
Now
off.
we're gonna beat
Okay, follow
some
me.
elk
We'll
stew.
move a little further in. Stay quiet. I think we might have a mating pair up ahead. Let's check it out. Now, remember, if it's a pair, we're only here for the male. No does. That's my rule. So if you see one with no antlers, leave it be. Blow your whistle again. See if you can get a beat on them. Okay, this is good. Same as before. Nice and steady.
Gotta stay downwind. Only shoot the male elk, the ones with the antlers.
I'd park yourself there if I was you.
Yep, 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 yep. La 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 la. Yep, yep,
Don't
yep,
overthink
yep,
it.
yep, 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 yep. La 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 la. Yep, 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 yep. La 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 la. Yep, 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 yep. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yerby, yerby, yep. Yerby, yerby, yep. It's a yerby la la. Yerby la la. Yerby, yerby, yerby la. Yerby la. Yerby, yerby la. Yerby la. Yerby, yerby la. And there's a yerby la.
Keep
Yerby
going.
la. There's a yerby yerb la and yerb yerb da. Yerb 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 la. Yerb 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 la. Yerb yerb la yerb la. Yerb yerb yerby 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 la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby yerby la. I think there's an elk over there.
Just remember what I told you.
Yerby yerby la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby 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 la. Yerby 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 la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby la. Yerby 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 la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby la. Yerby la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby yerby la. Yerby yerby. Oh my God, that's cool. Yerby 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 la. Yerby
I
yerby
love all of
la.
God's
Yerby
creatures.
yerby la.
Right next to the taters and the gravy.
Yerby 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 yerby. Yerby yerby la. Yep, 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 yep. Yippee la, yippee la, yippee, yippee la, yippee la, yippee, yippee la, yep, 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 yippee la. I don't have a topic, I'm so sorry. If you wanted me to rant, then you're gonna find that I just sing. Sometimes that's okay, cause I don't care about my own demographic. It consists of 2 subscribe. I'm not sure if they are even real people. No, it's cool. I think they're real people at first. I'm not sure though. There's yippee la, yip yippee la, yippee yippee la, yip yippee la. Yippee la, yip yippee la, yippee yip yippee yip yippee la, yippee la, yip yippee la, yippee yippee. Where's he at? Yippee yippee la, yip yippee la. Yeah. Yip 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 yippee la. Yip yip.
You got
Yip
this.
yip yip yippee la. And I make no sense sometimes because I'm singing la. Nonsensical meaninglessness. That's actually a good topic.
Be sure about your line.
I'll probably sing about that next time. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerpy 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 la. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerpy 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 la. Yerp yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerp yerpy 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 la. Yerpy la. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerp yerpy 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 la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerp yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerp yerpy la. Wait. Yerp yerpy la. 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 La ha ha. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Here we go. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy yerpy yerp yerpy la. Oh wait, no, wait. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerpy la. Yerp yerp yerpy. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerp yerpy. Yerp yerpy la. Yerp yerp. I just
Steady wins the race.
the two. Yerp yerpy la. People sang songs, thought it was cool to add a thing they thought was a rule, even though the song still is kind of.
Don't overthink it.
Catchy, it's cruel to force your beliefs on someone else's school or private get-together.
Keep calm.
Private get-together. Here we go, hunting some deer on a game. Hope that
Just
it's
remember what I told you.
It is daytime now. Need to get behind. something. It's a good melody. It probably took from another song that most things do. And if you heard it from another person's opinion, they'd say that it'd sound like that. Unfortunately, sometimes my fingers are cramping 'cause I'm holding the same button. In your nose, I have to remind myself sometimes. Out your mouth. I hope I breathe more often. So my blood pressure subsides. Douchey, douche, douchey, douche. Such douchiness. Douchey shit. Where is the deer or elk that
I love all of God's creatures, right next to the taters and the gravy.
checking horizontal differentiations in light. Hopefully they're not my stealth already went up, I don't care. Pass the taters, please, yes. I love elk venison. It's friggin' delicious. Yes. Conservationists would sometimes say the thinning out a herd can sometimes speak to the fact that they'll overeat their food supply. Then things can environmentally remain the same. Even though if they were actually environmentalists, they'd probably, conserve wild creatures that can beat their asses and kill them, and not try to secretly domesticate them in some ways. But understandably so. They're already still killing off environments. Unfortunately, those environments were kind of horribly not well off to begin with. If a tree stands still, it only rots. If a tree stands still, it only rots. Do 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 do. Oh, that's a good topic. Talking about environmentalists and the fact that sometimes their jobs can be sort of, I'd say, either superficial or contradictory to their own nature. I noticed that sometimes people try to say conserve certain animals and conserve certain things, but also too in the same sense with conserving the animal and also making sure that the animal stays alive, you have to understand that it needs an environment too, and also that that environment can't be synthetic in some ways. You have to understand that that those environments are that an animal can actually sense whether something is synthetic or not, because it can smell the deepness of a certain smell. And if things are changing, then they're constantly stressed out, constantly don't know what's going on, because they're constantly basically raining down on someone else's freedom stresses them out, you know. But basically, in the same sense, as far as animal consent or as something, I guess, as far as I don't consider an easy creature sometimes, because I don't actually consider it to have any rights, even though I'm trying to eat it. But it has a right to actually not be stressed out all the time. So I think that what people need to understand is if they're going to make environments for them, they have to be able to understand that those environments must be non-synthetic and not invasive, I guess, because sometimes actually creatures, what they're doing, moving around constantly, it's like, oh, he's getting exercise, he's looking for something, a distinctive smell or a distinctive sound or a distinctive taste in the environment, to make sure that he can like stay in yeah. And sometimes the only reason why animals are actually doing those certain things with each other, as far as like whether they're only doing certain things with each other, is because of the fact that sometimes nature doesn't force them into doing anything. Actual hunting and the deforestation sometimes does. But in the same sense, what people need to understand about certain animals and creatures is that as they grow more weary of their surroundings, sometimes what they really do understand is that's the reason why a dog is like, oh, he's getting plenty of exercise, he's running back and forth in the yard. It's like, no, the reason why the dog is moving back sometimes is because they're looking for a certain path to go down, and if they can't find that path, then they get very, very anxious and angry, and that's the reason why sometimes dogs when they see each other, then see a certain kind of, they immediately go towards each other, because they're like, whether they want to fight or whether they want to do something, because they want to do something to be able to interact with a certain kind of interaction at all. They sometimes actually it's also the reason why sometimes you'll see them like smell a certain post or a certain thing, or eat someone else's shit. It's be able to cover themselves in the scent of whatever they're hunting.
Don't overthink it.
So, or whatever they're trying to be a part of, or whatever pack. Sometimes is they'll think that a pack is set and putting its scent all over a certain area, and they want to smell like each other. Sometimes to be able to be a part of the same group. So so whenever you think your dog is domesticated, it's just planning. Whenever you die, it's gonna run away and do whatever the fuck it wants. That's the reason why sometimes animals run off whenever they're not hiding in embarrassment because they're sick. They want to live a life of freedom before they die. So I mean, like they can say that like oh, he's just embarrassed, he's sick and he's embarrassed. It's like, no, it's not embarrassment. It's like they want to die in the wild, just like they went in the wild. They're drawn to the wild. They're drawn to certain wooded areas, or certain things, certain trees, certain things, certain stuff, certain smells.
Just remember
they're coded in their DNA sometimes, just like bugs, almost in the same sense. But also, like if you think about it, it actually makes a lot more sense than when people would say, oh, he's just embarrassed, and I gotta freaking bring him to the vet. It's like, no. He's dying, and he wants to go into the wild and die in the wild because he thinks that if he dies in the wild again, or that he'll be able to experience just a little bit of what the wild was before until he goes to whichever other vessel that he's going to, because like I said, life itself just exists, exists. And
I love all of God's
there's only
creatures.
energy that
Right next
transfers.
to the
There's
taters
only
and the
that.
gravy.
So I don't know. There's that stuff. It's also it makes a lot more sense when you think about it like that. So it's not like they're sick and they're embarrassed that they're sick. No, it's they're sick. They realize that something's wrong, and they think that it has something to do with the way that they lived their entire lives sometimes. And then they do have logical thinking sometimes. There is a logical thinking part inside of them. There is a frontal lobe inside of the dog's brain. It's not extremely fully developed, but it still has some logical thinking. And sometimes that logical thinking isn't along the ways of which you actually think it is. So there's that, you know. And has a lot to do with the way of philosophy of that I think about life a lot. And I'm gonna kill me some elk.
Now be sure about your line.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away now. I'm done. But yeah, that's the reason why sometimes conservationists can make the wrong assumptions about what an animal actually needs. So sometimes they can fortify vitamins and stuff like that, and what actually an animal needs in their diet is probably an empty calorie or two. And but they don't understand that you need empty calories to be able to run sometimes, to be able to burn something off as far as nutrients goes. They don't need all the time some fat, or they a little bit hefty. So and also too in the same sense that and what's going on? Hold on. Another reason why conservationists ever probably don't as they do mend certain bloodlines, but also too in the same sense, animals don't feel the same way about their own kin sometimes as well. They just use them, and I mean it's really judging. I'm judging the shit out of animals, but obviously they should be judged sometimes because they're assholes. So realize that, and also too, in some senses, if they've been without human contact for a long time, they can be not assholes, like because of the same sense, in the same sense they're without opposition, or who is the alpha male, or who is the person giving the orders, basically, in the relationship sometimes. I guess whenever you're giving the orders in a relationship, you start to not think about, or start to think about what your relationship your dog actually has with you, and if you're the alpha male constantly, he will definitely hide from you in corners and try to do different things that you don't want it doing, or you don't want him or her doing. I can kind of it can go down to that stuff. They can go down to the way that certain animals eat certain fatty foods and don't realize that they're actually getting fat sometimes because of only the environment they actually live in. But even so, they can taste the difference, and sometimes they don't understand. They understand more about their diets than we do, and So in a conservationist effort, sometimes animals are thinking that they're in a rehabilitation center, like, oh, this is a temporary place. Like, eventually they'll be put back out in the wild, and everything will be the way that it was. Like, they're in a sense like, I'd say like, they think that sometimes a situation, if it doesn't get any better, then it will. They always kind of have hope, I guess, and they're always constantly changing as far as what their I mean, I've spent a lot of time around animals, and also their mannerisms sometimes can and like an instance for instance, animals sometimes the reason they mimic certain things is to be able to associate themselves like different people. So and then for instance, you're bobbing your head up and down. He wants to be exactly like you because you're on the opposite side of the glass, and you get to walk around obviously doing stuff. There's going to be an eventuality where animals start to kind of rise up against us as far as things go, and it's not just going to be apes. It's going to be a lot of shit. And if we don't realize what we're doing to our own environment sometimes, and also in the same sense, not only just doing to our own environments, but doing to the animals inside those environments, then we'll start to realize a certain pattern that animals will not rise up. They will start to they will not be those animals anymore. They will be ferocious animals, because that's what will happen sometimes to their certain DNA structures. Is they're constantly met with a certain entrapment sort of thing. They'll grow, like whales will grow fangs sometimes, or people will try to get two whales and then use them as food. That the same sense, if you respect something, as I'd say yourself or anything like that, you're not using it as food. But understandably so, if that happens, if people start to make those certain associations with, we're helping the species by making ourselves introduced to it. It's like, yeah, no, it'll introduce itself to you, but what will have instilled in its young is I had no idea that there was no missiles sent my way. It's really awesome. We're going down a country road, and we're not going to be stopped. It's beautiful. And I'm at 1:58, so a little bit of that was me doing absolutely nothing, but for about 10 minutes, I think. But that's a good topic. I'm going down a country road. Oh shit! Here we go. We gotta get away from there. All right. We gotta get out of here because it's not country road anymore. We're gonna go do some night flights on the city. In the city. Alright, but yeah, that's what can happen, I guess, if you don't realize stuff about animals, and also they're young, and if you fix them and don't let them realize that if they're fixed, then sometimes they can actually heal, like certain people. Then will learn how to reproduce without those organs. It's a common law, common fact that animals evolve sometimes faster than the way that humans evolve because of their primal nature. And the fact is that, oh my gosh, right, I know I'm not helpful because I don't want Christmas. I just want food. Oh yeah. All right, so understanding that I came up with a topic way into my episode. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later, and hopefully people start to realize their impact on our environment, whether we're just actually speaking or whether we're just actually doing nothing. Realize that your smell itself could affect literally packs of animals running anywhere, or the sense of cars can stop animals from ever running through a certain meadow or a certain field or certain anything if they're not connected or even off connected to to a migration pattern. And once those migration patterns stop, you'll start to realize that once it becomes a little bit more manufactured, what you'll start to even understand is that those migration patterns will cease to exist, and they'll start anew because of the different patterns of what they do, of what they say and what they do. And also, a lot of animals are like introduced artificially into environments, and when they do that, their migration patterns change a lot, and they have to constantly study. So it's a constant job, but also in the same sense, it's a constant failure, because when you fail at something, you expect to get a grade, and in this kind of stuff, you don't get a C. You don't get a grade. You get a big old fat piece of either shit or just
I can turn it off.
Don't turn it off, please. Or don't. It's 2 hours actually. 2 hours and 1 minute. Realize that this is game therapy, and I'm just spitballing. But also, I'm not an expert in wildlife at all. But I do understand animals sometimes because of the ways that I actually was around them, and in some ways they can be your friend. They can be your friend, and if you teach them the things in order to be able to help themselves, then they will do well. And other ways that they will not do well, because that net's probably had its last day, I think. And also you might, yeah, it's had its last day. There's a bunch of stuff that's wrong with it. There's a bunch of lights that aren't lit on it.
It's not plugged in it right.
You might want to start getting more stuff. But yeah, this has been Game Therapy, and you are your own one-man bomb squad. And hopefully we can all be the bomb squad for an ever-changing world and a bunch of different creatures live in, including us. So, all right. Have a good day, and be better.